Hey guys, welcome to Lucky 7 Baits and welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so already or if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It's going to keep you up to date on all of our new baits, the new colors that we have coming out, as well as showing you some pretty cool tips and tricks as well. And if you can hit that like button, sure appreciate it. Today's episode is the Lucky 7 Baits Twitchin Fluke. Now, it's one of my favorite baits to fish and it's an extremely versatile bait. We make it in a bunch of different colors from mild to wild. And we actually have a section on our website, www.lucky7baits.com, that you can go in and fully customize the bait. So you can choose the body color, you can choose the amount of flake that you want on there, and the flake color as well. Again, check us out, www.lucky7baits.com. Now, rigging the bait, line-wise, I actually use a braid to fluoro combo with something in between. Now, I'm using a barrel swivel, and it's a little idea I picked up from Mike Iaconelli watching some of his series, and it works really well. It gives you a little extra weight as far as casting and keeping that bait down into the water column. It actually stops line twists. It was a great idea and something I use every single time. Now, hook wise, I'm using a little bit heavier hook. I like to keep my bait down in the water column. But if there's something that you get to where, say, the bait's popping on the top of the water and you don't want to sink it so far down, really easy solution. Instead of rigging this all the way into the bait, I'm going to take the bait and just barely hook it in and then bring that bait all the way down. And that's going to do a couple things. Now, that's going to give me a little bit of extra play in the nose. And because I have that extra play in the nose, it's going to bring that bait up. So you're going to have that extra little bit of play and you're going to get a lot more action out of it. Now, if I want to keep that bait sunk down into the water column, obviously a little bit different way to rig that. I'm going to go a little bit farther in on that. And another little tip that I picked up, again, from Mike Iaconelli is this. If you take this bait, you actually hook that hook in. Take a little bobber stop, carefully, obviously, and pop that guy down and bring it about halfway. All right. You're going to take a treble hook. Make sure that one of the barbs is faced up. Pop that guy on there. Twist it around. And hook it in. Now, the very last part of this is going to be taking this treble and just barely getting that into the bait and making sure that everything's straight. Now, this way, you have a bait that if the bass are slapping at it, instead of missing right here, you've got that little trailer. Now, the last part, I'll just bring this down and keep it tight. And you've got an incredible bait for fall fishing. Now, what about color? Makes a big difference, obviously, depending on the clarity of the water that you're fishing. I try to stick more to the natural colors. In Florida, though, we have water that's extremely clear and we have water that's extremely mucky. So I always try to keep some natural colors on hand, like these, and darker color. Now, this way, I'm ready for anything. If I get into a flats area that's running very clear, those natural colors are incredible. And if I get into a little bit deeper, darker water, you know what? I've got these guys right here, and that way I don't have to worry about, did I bring the right bait, the right color? I know I always have it. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure to check out www.lucky7baits.com. Pick up some Twitchin Flukes for yourself. You're going to love them. As always, guys, we appreciate you. Have a great one.